Girlfriend cheats with stepbrother. I ruin her life. Short backstory, I work for a company where I travel a lot with my stepbrother, and a few months ago I convinced my girlfriend to hop on with us. We have a long chain of command, but I am their direct boss. This job also drug tests. The main story, my girlfriend joined up with us and was able to complete 2 jobs, each job site being 3 months long with us. I noticed something off with her halfway through the first job. She was constantly going over to my stepbrother's hotel room to smoke ed with him. I don't do that, so she couldn't smoke with me. After the completion of the first job, I knew something was definitely going on and confronted her about it. She brushed it off as me being jealous. A few days ago she was efforts to tell the truth, or her best friend would tell me. She had been cheating on me with multiple different guys at each job site, one of them being my stepbrother. The revenge. As soon as I heard this, I began seeing red. I instantly started plotting my revenge. I called up my boss and told them that my ex-girlfriend and my stepbro lied on their drug test. They were retested and failed. Both of them lost their jobs. Next, I left an anonymous tip to the police about their less than legal habits. Lone Star State carries a heavy penalty fine for this stuff. They got busted and charged with a misdemeanor. Now for the finale. I informed her family of her actions and they completely shut her out. They like me more. Now they are both thousands of miles from home, with no job, no money. She can't afford the payments on her brand new car, a criminal charge, and she has nowhere to go home to. Edit, thanks for all the love on my first post. If y'all want, I have another story somewhat like this dealing with my first ex. Would y'all like me to post that? Redditor's reactions. Story 2 after. Redditor 1. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Karma is a fickle BTCH. Redditor 2. How does someone lie on a drug test? Op answer, lied or cheated, however you want to word it, but there are places that sell PSS, be it real or fake, in order for people to pass a drug screen. Redditor 3. I assumed from the title that she cheated with her own stepbrother. I watched too much PRN. Op answer, it's all good, man, sorry for the misleading title, but your comment did make me laugh. Redditor 4. I love witnessing karma do its job, and this made me smile a bit. Redditor 5. What the hell kind of company just lets romantic partners be in the same command hierarchy, let alone direct subordinates, bosses? Op answer, apparently the company I work for now. It's widespread throughout this company, but it can't really be helped because we are in desperate need of people, and this job has us traveling for a good portion of the year, and that's if you're lucky. I haven't been home in over 20 months. Redditor 6. Was there any fallout with your family over it? I mean, obviously you and stepbrother are not super close, but what about your parent, step-parent? Obviously you got their spouse's child fired. Were they pissed at you? Or was it kinda like, well, that's what you get? Op answer, no, the story is my mom and my stepdad both work for the same company. They both hold the same position as me, just in different parts of the country. When they found out about it, they both agreed I was in the right. Even his own father was pissed at him for what he did. Story 2. My ex left me for someone who trash-talked me and introduced her to C. Kane. She started lying, cheating and group sex during the relationship. First she was seeing friends, then she wanted a break. She lives now at this guy's house. Her family is far away. I don't mind getting broken up and being left, and I know it's her choice to live her life, but how can you convince someone they are being used without them realizing it because they are so addicted? I'm actually worried about her well-being cause I still care. I've been doing no contact, but it's hard for me to stop caring. I really want her to get the treatment she needs, and at the same time I'm trying my best not to care. I know it's pointless talking to someone who will lie and deny everything, especially if it feels so good. She is somewhere just exploring herself, I guess, and I respect that, but it's still tearing me apart seeing someone who was close to me destroying themselves. I'm fighting daily depressive suicidal thoughts cause I blame myself. I know I won't do anything. I just feel this is a safe place to vent the most absurd thing. This happened to me 5 years ago in a similar relationship with someone who had BPD. Back then it changed me, since I didn't know what gaslighting was, and the person in the whole C. Kane friend circle tried to do anything to make me go crazy. I was at a very dark place, and after the relationship I tried to self-destroy myself too, cause I hated the monster I became by surviving the most toxic environment I've ever been in. Until I became somehow more normal and found back to me, and this current ex helped me become more by myself. I relearned feeling lost emotions and crying again, and now, partly of my ignorance, this is happening to me again. She also started gaslighting me cause she doesn't want to lose me and at the same time not admit anything. I know I have to distance myself, but I wish something or someone would just happen and help her out of the misery. Those people lack self-awareness since she relied on me and felt betrayed. That I talked bad behind her back to my friend and she used it impulsive to cheat on me and do drugs. I might think she might have undiagnosed BPD too. I feel guilty for not taking proper responsibility despite the fact I got replaced XD. She might be now in a better company, cause she is not lonely every day, but it doesn't stop her from doing cocaine every weekend at least. I've never done coke and never will, so I just want to understand from at least 2 months use and a steady work life 5 times a week approx 8 hours a day, how it will look from now on in the eyes of the consumer. Redditor's reaction. Story 3 after. Redditor 1, it's not your fault. The best thing you can do is cut all contact. Addicts will manipulate you for their own advantage. Don't fall into that trap. She's an adult, responsible for her own life. Op answer, thanks, it means a lot reading those words. I know it's a trap, but it still makes me feel bad for neglecting someone who can't take care of themselves. At the same time, like you said, she's an adult and aware of her choices. Redditor 2, cocaine dulls empathy and increases narcissism. Don't be friends with coke heads cause they will duck you over cause they're addicts. Redditor 3, you may feel compelled to do so out of genuine love and concern, but do not try to rescue her. She's shown you who she is now. She's made a hard and hopeless choice, but it's her own. I made the mistake of naively going in for the rescue. It backfired in spectacular fashion. You can read my posts. Redditor 4, if you're worried about her, probably share your concerns with her family and then cut all contact. Once you've passed that burden on to someone else, then you can focus on yourself and it's up to them and her as to what to do. Op answer, she is visiting her family soon, so I'm waiting actually till she visits her family first. At the same time, I'd get this morally right? It's her right to ruin her life and her family not to know. Also, she might interpret it as me trying to ruin her life, despite trying to help.